And he said, I know, he says, Jesus Christ, you knew Jesus Christ once and you backslid. God wants you to come back to your first love.
There you go.
And say more, James.
Yes. And so he was like, wow, he like put his head down in reverence, and he was like shaking his head at me. He was like, oh man, like this is a really divine appointment. And he was like, wow. And I told him, out of the thousands of people today that I've seen,
There you go.
this is a divine appointment. I told him. And I said, the black, the darkness, the things that you're doing, get away from them. Because God wants to use you in a powerful way, because where he's brought you from. Where he's brought you from, and now it's your time. And he was just like,
He started crying.
he just flipped out, and he was saying, yes, you know, this is really true. This is, how do you know this? You know, right, sister? It was like, how do you know this? And it's just God. It's just for Jesus' glory.
And then Chris got to pray a little bit and talk to him too.
Yes, see?
Yeah,
So we'll have to find appointments. God, you see.
Team effort. Team.
And at first today, like the morning was kind of slow, but man, I've had some awesome appointments, divine appointments today. You know, for Jesus. And we're all, you know, it's all of us.
Preaching of the
It's not
gospel.
just
What are you going to
me.
say, Chris?
It's all of
You want to
us.
say something? Chris wanted to say something.
You know the
Oh, the other people.
yeah, the other people.
Yes, there was a couple over here.
Are you Christian? I said yes. And they started asking me what church you go to, and I said, well, we're from Denver, and we fly around and evangelize, and
Okay.
and then you came over
Yes.
and
I
prayed over
go
them.
ahead, tell them what happened.
Yeah, and
I
so he sat there and prayed over him because she was more bent towards the Catholic, and he's a Christian, and he said, well, you really need to start listening to what he says and get unified in the spirit and start
Don't be arguing and fighting anymore, I told them. Don't argue and fight. You guys are over petty stuff. You guys are arguing and fighting. And they go, yes. I go, well, you know what? Stop it. Love each other. Hold each other. I made them hold each other's hands. And I made them pray and said that they loved each other, right?
yeah, and apologize.
And apologize. I said apologize to one another too, and they did. And it was powerful. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
good,
yeah.
right? It was powerful.
Amen. I think we give Lauren a good clap.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Lord, thank you.